Good afternoon, YouTube. Morning, midday, night, whatever it is for wherever you're at. Anyway, I'm going to name this episode Budget Boomin'. This is part 1. I stumbled across some subwoofers a couple of weeks ago online at Parts Express and figured for the price, why not? It's cheap enough. Well, I got it, started looking at it, didn't look too terribly bad, so decided I was going to make a custom 4th order bandpass box for it. So I did, and I was blown away. And this reminded me of something that I learned in the mid-90s, early 90s, whenever I first started getting into car audio. Your box is everything. It is everything. You can have a $1,000 sub. You can have some sundown nightshades. And if your box is horrible, it's gonna sound horrible. It will not perform to the extent that it could. So I decided, well, what better way to show this than to build another 4th order enclosure, but this time, instead of only 1 sub, let's do 4. Now these are not 10s or 12s. I just would not have enough room for that. This is, these are 8-inch subs from Parts Express, and I've been really pleased. Vented pole piece, tinsel leads are actually sewn in to the spider. It is a dual voice coil, 4 ohms per coil, wired up in parallel from the factory, but it's easy enough to go through and cut those and rewire as needed. Now, because the amp that I'm running in my car is a $100 Power Accoustik amp, hey, it puts out what I want it to do. It does what I want it to do, and it does great for what it is. Is it a 2,000 watt amp? No. Will it ever be a 2,000 watt amp? Absolutely not. But these subs are rated at 120 watts RMS. I can wire all 4 of these up as a single 2 ohm load, which will give me, I can tune it to 500 watts, which will give 125 watts RMS per sub, right at the RMS rating. So that's what the plan is. 4 of these subs. Now, I haven't told you how much these cost. And I'm kind of hesitant to do so just because they have performed so good. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you. You can order these from Parts Express. Pull up the model number, PAC 8, PAC 8. $9 per sub. Yeah, $9 per sub. Now, for this box, I will be using 6 sheets of 3/4 inch MDF. It's going to be a heavy box for its size. It really is. It's not going to be a huge box. It's going to be less than 6 cubic foot total for all 4. Less than 6 cubic foot. Not bad. Now the box that I built for the single 8-inch is right here. This box is actually about almost 1.7 cubic foot. There is a single pack 8-inch sub here, and then of course the two 2-inch ports. That's too big of a box to have 4, so I'm diminishing the size just a little bit. Now, I told you about the Power Accoustik amp that I'm actually running, and I've been running for almost 1.5 years now, and it's been running great because I have it on a single 2-ohm 10-inch subwoofer mounted under the driver's seat. Yes, under the driver's seat. It's kind of difficult to see, but it is in there. 10-inch sub under the driver's seat. Now, right now it is disconnected, and I have the other single 8-inch box hooked up in its place, and that's what I will be using for right now. But I'm building this box for somebody else, just to show that you don't have to have a $500 subwoofer. You don't have to have a $1,000 amplifier. You don't have to have really extremely expensive components, as long as the box is built properly. You can't just throw a box together and expect it to be just amazing. You've got to have things built correctly. If it's not built correctly, it's going to sound like garbage. But this project here is to show that you don't have to have a $1,000 or $2,000 system in order to hit pretty loud dB. I would be ecstatic if this setup here does 130 dB, and I expect it to hit a minimum of 130 decibels. Yeah, on 4 cheap $9 subwoofers, I'm expecting 130 decibels. No, this will not be at 80 hertz. This box that I'm building should have a tuning frequency of, it should peak somewhere between 50 to 54 hertz. So, we'll see. We'll see. I've got the -3 dB point. Looks like it's probably going to be about 45 hertz. So it should be able to play 40 hertz and have decent output. The roll-off on the top end should be around 100 hertz. However, with my high-pass filter, or low-pass filter, I'm sorry, I usually have that set roughly around, I think it's around 80 to 90 hertz. So top-end roll-off, I don't even care about that. Is it going to be super accurate? No, not at all. Is it going to be punchy, like slam your back? Probably not. I may be surprised. You never know. But is it going to be loud? Yes, it will be loud. Will it hit 130 decibels? I think so. I think it's actually going to be a lot louder than 130 decibels. But there's only one way to find out. Got to get a meter on it, and I don't have a meter, unfortunately. But I'm gonna start making these. Gonna build the box, get them all in there, and hopefully in a couple of days I'll be able to post a couple more videos and show you just how loud this thing can get. Man, I want to buy some more of these subs for me. I really do. These subs have just blown me away. Just blown me away. But Now I have to get to work. And that means first, cleaning up my workbench. This area is filthy. But that's what happens when you're busy. Stay cool. God bless. Check you out later, YouTube. Bye.